This one almost a Yorker. Lovely on drive from Whiteman. And I don't think he's going to bother run too much for that one. That's down to the boundary for the first 4 of the morning. This ball swinging away, and a lovely cover drive from Cameron Bancroft. They'll go all the way out to the boundary, all the way along the carpet there from Bancroft, but lovely footwork and beautiful execution.
Tremaine. Bancroft drives down the ground itself. Beautiful shot. Head still. And it's a straight drive. An on drive for 4. Whiteman this time drives down the ground for 4. Just a beautiful shot, still, and just punches that down the ground. Again, a fuller ball, but this time Bancroft just climbs into it and just elegantly punches it through the covers for 4 out to the western boundary.
Outside off stump, but a lovely cover drive there from Bancroft. Really fluent. All the way along the carpet for 4 runs. So that breaks the shackles a little bit for Western Australia. This ball flicks it beautifully down towards the fine leg boundary. That'll be 4, straight off the middle of the bat. Just drifting onto his legs there, Hatcher. Resumes a thickish outside edge, but right between second slip and gully, and out of the boundary for 4.
Hatcher around the wicket, and that's just squirted through that point region. And because of the nature of this outfield, which is just lightning quick, he goes for an easy boundary out to the eastern side of the ground, out near the 20s. Whiteman gets it through the gap. Goes out to the western boundary for 4. Edwards won't be happy with that, but Whiteman just settling in. Gets the edge, Whiteman. Almost an educated edge, really. Yes, and Damien Martin was pretty similar to that same series. Beautifully worked there by Bancroft. That'll go for 4. Just that.
4 delivery. There's been 1 and over at least.
Whiteman on the hook, or on the pull, I should say, and that goes down to the boundary, the eastern boundary for 4. Was onto it like a flash.
And Bancroft out many a time.
Pulled away, across the line, but with style, over the top of square leg for a boundary. A nick, and is it taken?
Oh,
it's been
wow,
a beautiful catch with a left hand.
Yep. Pulled away by Whiteman,
Ooh.
past mid-wicket. I'm not sure if that was upish in the air, but he got enough of it to get it past that mid-wicket fieldsman. And 4 more to Whiteman, and he's 64. Full delivery, nicked behind, through to Jilks. So just getting caught on the crease a little bit there, Goodwin.
Whiteman's been the rock, and that's just clipped beautifully off the feet through mid-wicket, eastern side of the ground for 4.
I think Whiteman and Bancroft made it look easy at the moment. She scores at quite a rate.
19 off 17 balls. Ferocious pace. Speaking of ferocious, that's belted by Whiteman. Just one on Bird. Cartwright didn't time it. It may not make it to the rope. The chase is on. Miscued boundary across the line.
Tremaine to continue. 2 slips go down for Cartwright. Drives beautifully through the covers. Hilton Cartwright. Just a little punch right through to the boundary rope. So over pitching there, Tremaine. This one out right side off somebody. Squeezes it down behind point. Probably wanted to get it a bit more squarer than that, but a very effective outcome for Whiteman. He's on to 79. Yeah,
You know.
very fine sweep from Whiteman off the middle of the bat. Skillfully executed down to the boundary for 4. Just drifting onto the leg stump there, Green. This ball in the middle stump. Beautiful on drive here from Whiteman. Flicked it nicely off his pads. Probably on middle and leg there from Hatcher. Had a superb shot. Head over the ball. What will this ball be? Short. It's a top edge, but it flies high over the head of Jilks. So forced the false shot there, Hatcher. Hatcher this time. Short again, goes for the hook shot. Same result. I don't think that one hit him on the helmet. He got a top edge, but flies over the head of Jilks. Shortish, and this time Dabs leans back and just carves it over the top of slip.
It's gone all the way, that too.
And there's his 100. Well, what an amazing way to bring up your 100.
Cartwright, speaking of being aggressive, just naturally swung through the line, rolled the wrist and has carved the ball through that square leg. Cartwright, is there an edge? There is. Caught the outside edge. Gilks took a very simple catch. Disappointing end for Cartwright after a very good boundary the previous delivery.
I think here the pitch, as we see a quick two here. Throw comes in from Hackney. He's hit the stumps directly and he's out, run out. Magnificent bit of fielding from Ryan Hackney. Took him on, he wasn't that far from the centre pitch. Always a risk taking him on when they're not that far away, and Sam Whiteman has been run out. So Edwards to Wiley. Big appeal for LBW. Umpire's giving him out, first ball. And Jack Edwards is on a hat-trick. Just playing slightly forward, Teague Wiley. Well, they've lost 3 for 12, Western Australia, in this session. And that one a nick, and taken by Edwards, just leading across in front of first slip. They've now lost 4 for 12 since tee. That ball just looped to the slip.
You've got the shots, you've got the timing, you can put the pressure back on.
This ball, full delivery and nicely stroked through the covers by Stobo. A chase on here for Henriquez, and I'm not sure whether he'll catch up with that. That's
don't
4
dive
runs.
on that. Ooh.
Full delivery. Philippi dealt with
go.
that. Beautiful on drive. It was full. It was on the leg stump. Philippi, that's more like it. Just got up on the feet and just punched that forward a point for 4, and that will bring him a lot of confidence. Was all over that like a flash. Gets the top edge. Was through the stroke. Hatcher directed it just short of a length. Goes for 6, in fact. Gee. And I think that may be a nick. Stobo standing his ground, but the umpire's given him out. Originally, he put the head down and said, I'm not going anywhere.
With a plus sign. Beautiful pull shot here from Philippi in front of square. In complete control of that shot off Hatcher. And he's on to 25. Pulls powerfully, Philippi. There's no one out there. Magnificent shot. The timing, that's raced out to the eastern boundary there. Slams into the brick wall. Short again and pulled powerfully by Paris. Out to the boundary for 4 more. So just dragging the ball down a little bit at the moment, Chris Green. Philippi flashes at this one. Magnificent cover drive. Stepping out on the front foot and throwing everything at that one.
Here's Green from the Gloucester Park end, and Paris is swatting that and is out, caught. Wasn't a huge amount of motion shown by the New South Wales fielders, but a good catch taken.
Though these two are... That's a beautiful shot. That is a beautiful cricket shot. Look at the balance there. Head nice and still.
Philippi gets the edge, and that'll go for 4 and bring up a 50. Nikitaris has been outstanding in the field late in the day. Couldn't get it.
That one well kept down from Kelly, and it's beaten both gully and second slip all the way down to the boundary. This ball on the leg stump, nicely clipped off his toes here from Kelly, and they don't bother running too much for that. Lovely shot. Pulls and straight to mid-wicket. Well, a late wicket there for New South Wales, the second wicket for Green, just short of a length, but couldn't quite clear Davies there at mid-wicket. First ball he faces from Davies. And has it gone to leg slip? It's picked up just above the ground. And a first baller for Roccaccioli. That won't help his average too much. But Chris Green, after a long day of toiling, 3 for 33 in the end. So he picks up the figures.